Right, back again with our unusual Thursday stream.
Yeah, well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to another round of Rapid Respawn. I'm here with my sarsaparilla partner, Sage. Sorry, no, sarsaparilla Sage.
There's a mint julep waiting for you on the other side. All right, let's see. Sound check. Make sure that that's all good. All right, let's cool. And then let's see what these look like when they pop up in the corner. We've got. Hey, look at that! Little
Oh, well, shucks.
little.
Ain't that just the darndest?
God, Dahmer for days, man. Thank you, Sarah. Those are brand new. Got a nice little gnome. You got two different dead dogs, and then you got a Jeffrey Dahmer.
Gotta have the cannibal somewhere.
Gotta have the
And
cannibal.
Buffalo Bill is sadly copywritten.
That's true. This channel is cornering the market on cannibalism content.
Cannibalism content. Like, content houses, right?
Mhm.
Cannibalism content house is a really dog eat dog kind of world. Well,
It's a man eat man kind of world.
yeah, man eat man kind of world. Well, shoot, if it ain't a little critter.
Well, we're working on the spider lady. Don't worry, it'll come with time. But yeah, I'm trying to get these some emotes out of the channel. Let's get some stuff in there finally. The kiwi eats a kiwi. Would that be cannibalism? Oh, totally. Yeah, I'd say that definitely counts. All right, Tim. Am I just going forward up these stairs here? Is that what we're doing, or am I going somewhere
You're gonna
else?
Proceed up ahead about roughly up this set of stairs. You're going to come across, there's several sets of stairs, I reckon.
All right.
But when you come around this here corner, you're going to come across two. Well, actually, you'll notice there are no fingers here. This right here, what you have here, is the physical form of the one known as Ronnie, Ronnie the Witch, as well as the curse mark of death that used to reside upon her body. Now, you remember, you actually saw... okay, I feel like nobody can take me seriously if I continue that. I could for hours, but...
Dang old Ronnie, man. Gotta get the dang old Elden Ring.
No, but that is the Ronnie's physical form.
Okay.
She has the curse mark upon her body that we originally asked her about.
Right.
For Rogier, we surmised that was one of the things that had killed Godwin. And he was correct. He was fucking spot on. He was the only one in the lands between that really had it fucking figured out, except for the other gods.
Right.
So she gave us the key to this whole tower and stuff, as kind of way of saying thanks for helping her get the blade with which she could kill her two fingers that she was bound to. Because she had cast aside her flesh, and by extension her Empyrean birthright. But she was still tethered to the will of the two fingers. They could still send assassins after her, and they had sent several assassins after her. The Black Knife assassons were Ronnie's. So rather than Black Knife assassins, they sent the thing that Blythe is. Those wolf people.
Yeah, okay.
Except Blythe has been with her since birth. So he's been resisting this call to attack her this entire time. And that's why E.G. had him imprisoned and why we had to free him. And he's like, I'm not mad at E.G. about it either, because I would have done the same thing if I was him. But I would rather die than harm Lady Ronnie. And
yeah, interesting. Okay.
So now we see her body was allowed a physical death in this whole ordeal. Godwin's corpse is not. We've yet to encounter Godwin's corpse, but we will soon.
If a Kiwi watches a Kiwi eat a Kiwi, is that assisted? Is that assisted cannibalism? I feel like yeah.
Yeah.
Assisted cannibalism. That's great.
That's right. Did you kill the Godskin Noble on that bridge?
No, I ran past him. He was
So now
kicking
that you've
my
interacted in
ass.
the curse mark of death, there's no two fingers there. The two fingers have been at the top of every divine tower except for this one,
Yeah,
and Ronnie has left to pursue them.
interesting.
In theory, I mean, she has the only thing that can kill them.
Right, right.
So you're going to descend this tower. You can fast travel to the side of grace, or you can
Just at the bottom, or
that or on the bridge.
oh, am I going to fight this Godskin thing?
If you want, that is a skippable boss.
It didn't even have like a health bar like a normal boss.
Did it not?
No, it didn't.
Oh,
It just seemed like a big enemy type more than anything.
then maybe it's just a mini boss. In which case, it is
Eh.
skippable. It just drops the dead god skin set.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so, moving on, there is the Pot Village.
Okay.
Village of yeah, bunch of stoners there, stone wearers there. So you're gonna go to. It's actually
For reference, for anyone who doesn't know, the people in New Zealand call themselves Kiwi. Oh, yeah. For sure, for sure. Probably a good clarification.
gonna go to Artist's Shack.
Artist Shack. And that is in Liurnia still?
Yes. Uh, there is a couple things in Liurnia that I realized I never quite
There we go.
had you do. For instance, you know that boss you died to at the very beginning of the game?
Oh, yeah. Like that first, like that very kind of.
You can go back and fight him.
Oh, really?
Like that. There's like a
Oh,
tile that
here,
goes.
let me get you that laser pointer too.
Oh yes, that laser pointer, fucking phenomenos.
Oh, the Naminos and the Poconos. There we go.
Now I reckon if they legalize weed in the state of Pennsylvania, the citizens will welcome the Keystoners. We'll get you some Keystones.
I like it. I like
I like
it.
it. So you're gonna travel south around these parts to this past where you killed that Tibia Mariner, and then right over here where you found Iron Fist Alexander. He was over here for a reason. There is.
Didn't we not find him there?
We didn't find him there, but he would have been there,
Right.
unless we had already talked to him there. Entirely possible.
I feel like maybe I don't quite remember.
You might be able to skirt around that guy.
Yeah, let's
Or
just
you
fucking kill him.
Shrek him. Oh wow.
Just stagger the shit out of him. Go. All right.
Continue straight for 3 miles. Then turn left. Yeah, like right up against that wall. Kind of. Oh, yeah, Chris. Oh, just look right into the. Don't do that, you silly little guy.
Around
Now,
here.
you're looking over the edge of this there cliff. You're gonna look for those tombstones jutting out of the side. And you're
Okay.
gonna use that. You can use torrent if you should so choose, but double jump will not save you of fall damage, merely allow you to course correct.
Right. Oh shit. God damn it.
This might be one of the ones that is easier with torrent. Uh, there might also be a spirits ring. Let me just double check that. Let me check the Carfax on that.
I only want the Carfax. Souls parkour. It's like regular parkour, but harder and more deadly. It is. It is.
Spirits ring
I
because
the only game I feel like I didn't die jumping off or trying to jump around on anything is Sekiro because I feel like the controls are so smooth in that one.
no, this like doubles your fucking travel time. Oh my god. I really wonder if they're gonna add anything for torrent Torrent's combat because Torrent, in the playtest of the game, before it actually launched, there were files present for a kick ability.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn it! Really?
yeah, you did need to get on that one, but you got your souls, and
Yeah,
isn't
I
that
did.
really the that your souls and the friends you made along the way?
The fall damage was really the friends we made along the way. Yes, really. I these goddamn tombstones.
Now, unfortunately, you do have to come back here even after you get down there successfully, but there's a site of grace down there.
Gravity, thou heartless
Shit, you
bitch.
might have a site of grace down there. Open your map.
Well, let me get the souls here real quick, and
Oh,
then
that's right. Now it's souls. He's about to get himself.
he's about to get his soul sucked. Yeah, there is totally a side grace down here. So
Well,
I don't
I
even need
pulled a
to.
whoopsie doopsie because on my map, you've already obtained it, which means I might have had you come down here before. Good call.
Yeah,
Jarver.
yeah, it's right there.
I can't believe I would have forgot bringing you to Jarver. Then
Okay,
you're gonna talk to.
this guy, or is that just dead?
That's just he's just sleeping.
Oh,
Don't attack him. You're gonna go over there, up to him.
I don't need a heart attack today. Well, you know,
Oh, hello again, cuz.
we're all gonna get one on the stream,
I
so
have good tidings for you.
it'll be a shared experience at
One
least.
of the rare flowers growing in this village.
Little pot.
I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Who knows?
So now that you've gotten him telling you can pick the flowers, you don't got to pick any flowers. Apparently, so
Hmm.
open your map. We're going back up here. To Ronnie's Rise.
Damn. Okay.
You're gonna go just outside of the tower. So you're gonna like go down and then exit.
That's the cat that goes fucking batshit insane over laser pointers.
You're just gonna fight that dragon.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! What? Is
Oh,
it just
don't
one?
worry. He's a Liurnia dragon. You killed the fire giant.
Yeah, but not by myself. All right. Let's see.
Now he is weak to magic or resistant to magic, but I think he's weak to lightning and fire. You might be able to make him bleed.
Well, let's try. Ah! Fucking swing at him yet.
Now, you'll notice this dragon doesn't actually have eyes.
Oh
Stone
wow.
has
Okay.
replaced its
Must be
entire like upper head,
Yeah.
so it's a being of arguable, uh, like it's partially inorganic.
Fucking can't even get. God damn it!
But you can tell why we did
Dragon
the solo
son
string
of a bitch.
last, right?
Yes, yes, I can. I definitely can. Whoa.
This fight is kind of fun just because, well, the indestructible environments are always fun.
I do love a good destructible environment. The actual damage I'm doing to him is pretty high. I guess I just have to like get to him.
You can mount up on
Hey.
more to close gaps and distances with them.
Hey, what the fuck? I need to smack the dragon. Where the hell did he go?
He went up on that rise, I think.
Or whip him. Oh, we're gonna whip that dragon. How do I get up there? Go all the way around up here?
That, I think,
Alright, let's just get Torin out then.
oh shit, maybe not. Yeah, or yes, I guess. Is it still around or did it phase out?
I don't even see him at all.
That means.
Do I need to...
Oh, he fucking he returned to his home base or his home spot. He tethered.
Did he go back?
Yep.
So he should be back over here? Oh, okay. Fuck you, buddy. This might be easier.
And if you jump for like stomp and ground slam attacks,
You're basically completely... That's what I just did, and it didn't even hit me. Didn't
now
know
it flees.
What
The Glintstone Dragon Adula is
A coward, apparently?
yeah, she was bound to service by the Karian family because of their incredible magical mastery. However, it was not an oath of your life, you know. It was just a dragon kind of going to work or being pestered by a bunch of mages, most of which
Imagining a dragon just exhaustedly clocking into work at the office every day.
Alright, time to
So is
kill
that
the
enough
next person.
distance to then go back and have it be there?
No. You will fight this dragon at another place. Kind of
Oh,
similar to
it
how
left
you
the area altogether.
Yeah, remember how you
shit,
fought
okay.
Land Seeks and it like flew to a different location.
Right, okay.
So next is going to be down, down, down to this ring of towers.
For Belfries. Alright.
No, you'll remember the Belfry gargoyles.
Mm-hmm. From Dark Souls 1, even.
Yeah, Miyazaki loves his belfries
And his gargoyles,
and
apparently.
his gargoyles. So that tower.
Wait, did I not pick up... Is there... Wait. Did I just never pick this up, really?
Yep, never picked it up.
Wow, okay.
Now the other three belfries are going to have portals that can be opened with those imbued keystones. There's only 3 of those keys in the entire game.
Dogs and birds and dog birds.
So, you're gonna go down to the next tower, down because
Down.
or no, there's like other
Oh, just go down the path.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, because there's 4 on the hill or on the path here. Okay. So that's cool. So go down to the second one,
You activate
or I guess
that
third one.
Go in.
Can I then pick the sword key back up out of it to use it on the other ones, or?
Should have 3 keys. At
Oh,
this
okay.
point.
Okay. So it's just enough to. Hello, Kitty.
The Chapel of Anticipation.
Well, that sounds dirty.
Where would you have been here before?
Oh God.
That's
yeah.
the cliff you fall off of if you like chasing the butterflies. The cliff crumbles out underneath you and it kills you that way. Otherwise, yeah, those nascent butterflies. Isn't that fucking goofy? Those
Damn.
nascent butterflies are actually intrinsically tied to Mikola. Nascent being the infant or young version of something, the first stage. And Mikola's cursed with perpetual nascence.
Ow. A lot of arms there. I feel like you don't need that many.
No, you might have already actually fought something similar to these guys outside of this boss fight, because they become kind of a semi-common enemy. You would have fought them at
Motherfucker.
Stormvale Castle. Or Stormvale Keep.
Yeah. Let's see your, like, pattern for an opening here.
God damn it. Okay, I see one. Okay, that's
Definitely one of
two.
my favorite designs in this game.
Very cool. Yeah, it makes me think of almost like a almost makes me think of one of those horned beetles, the way its kind of body shape is with all the arms.
You can also see like one of the arms on there is like a troll arm. Like there are
Yeah.
like a couple of them are the really long ones. And then there's a really long one crafted out of other arms. Fuck it now. Still allowed to use Earth Tree magic. Because he was created by a demigod.
Fuck you.
So that's the Golden Order.
Wow. All right.
Now you're going to.
Is there something over here?
That is actually where you started the game
Oh, that's just going back up to there. Okay. Shit.
at.
Is there? There's not like a site of grace to get around here to. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so.
Sweet. There is stuff there. Sarah says there's stuff up here.
Is there?
Maybe.
Go up there. If you haven't gotten stuff, there is stuff.
If you haven't gotten stuff, then there's stuff.
Oh yeah, up the stairs to the right of the entrance to the dead maiden in the church. This actually is part of somebody else's quest line. Fucking wicked save, Sarah.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, you might have. Sarah says there's a second level like up there.
Yeah, I see it. I'm just trying to see. Is there a ladder, or maybe we go up from the outside?
I think it might be outside.
Okay, that makes sense. Outside and to the right. Okay.
Ah,
There we go. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Stormhawk King. All right, and then there's the second floor. Sweet.
now, Stormhawk King, Stormvale Castle. Sounds
Right.
familiar, right?
Thank you, Sarah.
Uh, Stormhawk
Stop.
King
No, don't
is
point.
linked to either directly or indirectly the actual entity that used to be in that region of Stormvale
Yeah, it
before
looks
the
like we got
Golden
that big
Order.
chest and then the Stormhawk thing. Sorry,
Yep,
keep,
that,
sorry,
that
keep
is
going.
done.
So that's good then. Okay, sweet.
So now you go back to the Fort Belfry site of grace and go to the next tower.
Uh, which
There's
one is it? That's way up here. Oh damn! Wow, that teleporter really shot you to a pretty far across the map there.
now this one you might actually check your key items. See if you have two or one in
Let's
inventory,
see,
and it'll be
closer to the bottom. Oh,
you've got
imbued.
both.
Cool.
Perfect, beautiful. Next tower will take you a little bit farther away. Uh, but yeah, that was There's many theories kind of speculating about Stormhawk and its relation to Storm King, but Nefeli Lu is somebody
Got a
that
Christmas
will
present
have
still.
something to
About the
say about
Grinch.
that. And so after this tower, I'll send you to the Round Table hold briefly.
Okay.
But Kenneth Haight was also searching for a true Lord of Stormvale. And he's like, it's not fit to be me. I couldn't even handle
Oh
one
shit.
portion of this kingdom. Crumbling Farum Azula.
Wait, isn't this the next like main area, or is this just from this?
This is a small, distant fragment of it. You
Oh.
can't reach the main thing from here, though people have used this to speed run the game and that if you die a certain
So I'm
way,
saying I got you
it
down here.
defaults and like close the game, it defaults you to the site of grace.
Oh.
So
Huh.
this is you're looking for the Pearl Drake talisman, uh, kind of at the bottom.
Okay.
There's going to be beastmen because no,
Ah.
actually, this entire fucking place is so goddamn cool, and I will have more
Oh
level
shit.
3 specifically
Nope.
on it.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, I barely did any damage to that. Shit. You're floating.
so there used to be, before the Order of Golden Grace and all that shit, um, the Age of Dragons, and the Crucible. When the Erd Tree came, uh, the Dragon Lord, uh, or rather, there was an Elden Lord uh, that existed with a god
Okay.
that predated America. It was the Dragon God. The Dragon God was so overwhelmed
Oh,
in
whoops.
combat by the
Definitely just went to the wrong one.
the parasite that infected the Earth Tree as well as America
Yeah.
that it was driven out and it fled the lands between altogether. And the Elden Lord had 3 of its 5 dragon heads beheaded.
Damn.
And that, along with Farah Missoula, were cast off into the fucking sky. Now this was a city, or it was already in the sky.
Mhm.
But remember all those fragments,
Yeah.
like that like fallen when the golden star fell. That is what shattered that. That is why that civilization is crumbling now. It
Interesting.
caused the
Okay.
dragon god to flee, and it absolutely obliterated their entire civilization, built amongst an eternal vortex in the sky.
Okay.
Now,
Can I?
this burial that you see with that wolf head, that is actual shit based off of actual archaeological finds that we found of civilizations predating back 5 and 6 thousand years.
Damn.
It's referencing actual burial methods, and this entire civilization is kind of in a way built around archaeology. There's a channel called Tarnished Archaeologist, which does I've watched some of this stuff on the Erd Tree capital and why there's ashes there. And he actually managed to predict the fact that somebody burned the Erd Tree before, most likely Mesmer now,
Right.
which we're seeing in the DLC. Um, but he also talks about how there's
There we go.
the way that they've designed these levels with those bodies in the ground. They're laid exactly how those bodies would have been laid when they're interred in such a way.
Mm.
They're actually like the way their arms tuck
Yeah.
around their knees like that. That's the actual positioning they found the bodies in at the burial site. It's an
Interesting.
incredible attention to detail in so much of it. It's just honestly fucking astounding.
Is this?
Pearl Drake is going to be right
Oh,
there.
sweet. Okay. Is that all that was here?
Yep,
Cool.
it's basically gives you resistance to everything except physical.
Oh wow, nice.
So it's one of the nicer ones to have. I think there's an upgrade to it somewhere, but now we teleport back.
Back to the belfries again.
Belfries.
Uh,
Actually,
Oh, round table hold.
round table hold.
That's right.
And to round table hold, you can hit triangle, square, X in rapid, and
Nice.
figured that out 60 hours into the game, or 80 hours. I felt kind of silly. But now you're gonna
When that
go.
happens.
You're gonna talk to D, see if he has anything new.
What's up, D?
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Yeah, buy his other
Yeah,
incantation
why not?
just because.
Just for the fuck of it. Nothing else though.
You're gonna go talk to her.
Found that at like 300 hours of the game. Don't you love when that happens when you like realize something could be like simplified so much? Like I've definitely had that experience.
Now talk to her again just in case she has anything else to say. But this is actually an entire mechanic of the game that you've gotten by thus far being able to neglect.
Okay.
But it might be the only way that you're able to beat the Godskin Apostles.
Oh, okay. So wait, what am I doing?
So
That's all she's got to say, it seems like.
hallway.
Turn my light on in here. It's dark. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Well, where have you been?
I know, it's been a little bit.
I took you for dead. No
Oh,
matter
that's kind of
what you say
dramatic.
out your own.
All right.
Out Rodrigo.
The girl. What about her?
Did you watch over?
Are you out of your mind? You'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith.
I mean, it's a useful skill, man. I don't know.
She'd never agree to it.
Now those horns and scales coming out of them, those are blessings. It's what she wants. But those are aspects of the crucible born into people, the demi-humans and
I don't have a mind to be out of.
the demi-humans were worshipped like the Glowmide Queen, which
Okay.
she was like, you know those giant, like fucking almost like dog-looking giant queens with like the magic staffs you fought.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, but immeasurably more powerful, like the
Okay.
god equivalent of their people.
Shit. All right.
She was allegedly killed by America, and she was one of the actual forces that put up a challenge. Liurnia was the only one that managed to fight America to a stalemate, but Glowmide Queen was kind of like second best.
Okay.
Now
Interesting.
you're gonna leave, go down the stairs to your left. But yeah, he's bound America. We've heard him talk about having to craft a weapon for her. And then Nefeli.
You. Please.
Grinch, return your Christmas presents yet?
Pathetic, I know, but I need to think. So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out.
She was like, "Why the fuck would you kill all the Elven Arcs? They were innocent." And he's like, "You dare question me?"
Punishment for offing his pawns. Father, Mother, Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent.
Poor Nefeli Luhu.
Now, Nefeli Lu is a name derived from the Badlands, which is a place that exists outside. It's where the first Elden Lord of
Oh, I
the
thought you meant
Order-
like Arizona.
Yeah, she's down from Carlsbad.
How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance.
Sorry, I can keep going.
The original Elden Lord, Godfrey, was known by another name before he came to the lands between, and that was Horalu.
Father has, and now
You're gonna go up the stairs, rest at the site of grace, and then come back down and talk to her again.
All right.
But so she is the
Hey!
descendant of Godfrey, or Horalu, as he is known.
Horalu.
Horalu. He's fucking. He's so in the beginning of the game.
Also, what's up? What's up, Prozac? How you doing today?
Prozac, how's it going?
First time chatter. Prozac's someone that I've talked to over on Cal's channel.
Nice.
A decent little chunk of the time. So
Well, I reckon we're doing mighty fine. I'm just cartographing our way through this here.
can't decide on
Elden
Cowboy or Crocodile Dundee.
Crikey. These crocs are not your ordinary crocs. Gotta grab them by the mandibula.
I can smell the ancient.
Or Indiana Jones. Sure, you also got a bit of an Indiana Jones thing going on too. But how are you doing today, Zach? Welcome in. Glad to have you.
So she could smell the storm on that ash. So for whatever reason, when Stormvale was handed over from the previous Storm Lord, like the actual elemental progenitor of that land,
Right.
was given to that grafted Godric motherfucker who hadn't grafted and committed blasphemy at that point. But they stored the ashes there, and Kenneth VIII has asked you to find somebody who is fit to be Lord of Limgrave, and for some reason, these ashes are speaking to Nefeli Lu, daughter of the previous Elden Lord. So
Okay.
she might actually be fit to rule Limgrave in a way that Godric, as another of Horalu's children, would not be, because we kind of saw what he did to the land. Limgrave is like the only kingdom left intact aside from Liurnia. And what are they too noticeably doing? Limgrave is completely fucking in shatters. People are fleeing so that they don't get grafted. And Liurnia, the queen, is in depression, so nothing's happening.
What's happening there, yeah. But no, Zach, we're doing pretty good, I think. Which I didn't ask you at the beginning of the stream, but you're doing good today?
Oh, I'm doing great today.
Yeah, I'm doing great today as well. Well, yeah, we're glad to have you, man. And yeah, pumped for the DLC, hell yeah. Let the bits blend together, that's how you get the magic, absolutely. As you can tell, Tim is is the lore master for, well, not only Elden Ring, but for all the Souls games that we've played.
I do have a pretty
Oh, wait, anything else with her?
amount of lore stuck in me.
I'm a casual. This guy is the one who really knows what's going on here.
Yeah, she
Except for
has
the
no
DLC.
ability like you to see his spirits or ashes or anything like that. She has lost the sight of grace, unlike you. But for whatever reason, she has the ability to see the Storm King. And that is what we take to be the Storm King kind of reaching out to somebody who would actually be a good ruler of the land in its
Right.
wake. So now we're done talking to Nefeli. I think you can rest again, see if anybody else here has anything to say. I think you can talk to Rodriga now.
Oh, yeah, what's going on with you? Wait, you two were just right across the hall. Why didn't you just have a conversation with each other?
Yep.
Yeah, no, the DLC will be awesome. I think we probably won't be playing the DLC on the channel until we think like October, probably closer to the end of the year.
Yeah, it's got a lot of death blight and kind of deformed monsters and stuff, so it might make kind of really good Halloween content.
That'd be too easy. I mean, I'm just saying, communication makes for strong personal relationships.
I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, we'll be doing the DLC probably in October. We're gonna take a bit of a break after we finish this and play a few other games in between. So it'll put us off.
We will have done.
We don't do Souls easy.
Roughly 40 episodes of this in a row since our last game on at least this portion of the channel.
Yeah, I mean, this is stream 43. I mean, there's been a few that have been broken up from some technical issues, but yeah, we're about 40 straight streams of us just playing this since November 22. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely time to
taste some other fruits.
Yeah, have a
Grapes are
couple other
great.
things.
But if you eat nothing but grapes, you hate them.
I mean, I think it's a testament to how good the game is that we've been on it for as long as we have, and we're not sick of it. So
You're too mean. So scroll.
I don't know if I'm immediately going to stream the DLC either. I'd have to get used to Elden Ring again. I've been gone for so long. Yeah, you might. Well, you haven't had a chance to not be used to it. Grapes might turn out eyeballs if you ain't careful. Oh yeah, no, I know all about them being eyeballs.
Oh yeah, the fucking Shibriri grapes.
Yeah, I know all about the Shibriri grapes. Shibriri grapes.
Yeah, Shibriri, he gapes. So you're gonna scroll down to the bottom.
Sure.
What
Do we have been exploring?
So you're gonna
with
hit
the mirror?
actually
Oh, nice.
one.
I loved Bloodborne, man. Loved Bloodborne. That's my second favorite Souls
This
game.
one and this one
This
is
one?
gonna be the one that you level up. It'll essentially create another you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the caveat is that it's summoned not via magic like the rest of them,
Oh, wait.
but it is
Any
summoned
others?
via a portion of your blood. And that's what makes it form into you.
Interesting. Huh.
But all of those require like actual magic to use, and some of the more powerful ones require like way more magic than you even have.
Okay. Well, I mean that's definitely not a magic focused build. But now, Zach, are you playing Bloodborne for the first time then, or how are you enjoying it? Because that was because well, was it what was Bloodborne on in your favorites? Was it two or three
Uh, I
or
I think
four? Or...
out of all of them so far, like Sekiro, I haven't personally
That's
played,
right,
so
sure.
I
So you
don't
can't
have the
count that one.
enchantment of that at the forefront. So I guess barring Sekiro for me, Elden comes first, but also Bloodborne is a close second. Just
So
because, I mean, Bloodborne 2015, it has its flaws. It is not a perfect game by any stretch, and you can tell there are parts where it is left kind of in a
2,000 hours in, hell yeah,
I'm gonna
nice.
go over there and talk to
Hmm?
Gideon.
He's around the corner, right? In here? No.
That's Rogier. Believe Gideon. I believe Gideon's
He's
the
or yeah,
lamb
that's what
is
I meant. I
there.
was over here. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, yeah. Bloodborne is definitely my second favorite after Sekiro, for sure. I just finished Bloodborne. Let me say, I'm glad I'm done playing it. uh,
Um, so Bloodlord's Cocoon.
okay.
I see. So Mikola was with the Lord of Blood after all. That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, the final
Yeah, that Bloodborne, that last DLC boss,
one of the last
whacking you with his own placenta, man.
I need.
That might be the hardest time I've had with any boss in any of these games.
Allow me to impart to you the last of the secret rites known only to me.
Causality. Wow, I wonder if that's a Berserk reference at all.
No, definitely not, especially because it's related directly by finding the Blood Lord's cocoon.
Right. Oh my god, that's such a Berserk reference. Goddamn.
Mogwin's Palace next.
Sekiro is wonderful. I wonder if they'll ever do anything with the IP again. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a sequel. It also, for me, Sekiro was also. I'll pay attention to what he's saying here.
While he turns our fellow tarnished into bloody fingers, let him stay there.
It's nice to have such a linear FromSoft game. Hell yeah.
No, there's a quest line that you couldn't do
Okay.
because it was PvP.
Oh, sure, yeah, and I just don't care about
Bloody
that.
fingers were being sent out there by Moog, the blood guy you killed in the palace.
I'm serious addressing you with that one. Why? Just why? I'm not explaining my question, but I'm sure you know why I'm asking. Hint: it involves Gideon.
Your reward, and it is a wondrous thing indeed.
I'm not in on this one, I guess.
Oh, is it telling him? Is it telling Gideon, or is it just telling him to do the things out of order? Feather's Cookbook.
Okay. But no, Zach, I was one of my childhood favorite video games was Togi, which was I don't know if you may or may not have played it already, but Sekiro kind of felt like almost kind of felt like a spiritual sequel to a Togi from way back in the day because that was also from Software, and Togi is that's the IP that I'm like desperately hoping that From Software will do something with in the modern day. Involves something that happens late in the game after Farum Azula. Yeah, okay, so you know a Togi, you know what I'm talking about. You might be the first person I've ever mentioned a Togi, and you knew what I was talking about. Like that, no one ever knows what I mean when I bring up that game.
And
Ulysses, who knows a lot of obscure, weird old games, didn't even know that one.
Are you talking about Celivis's potion, Sarah? Because that is going to the dung. Oh wait, no, it was going to go to the dung guy. We kind of
we made sure that wouldn't happen, though, right? Didn't we already lock out the Dung Eater ending?
we were going to, and then we
It's getting Last Armor Core was so good too. They may as well breathe some life into their other IPs. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we haven't done Armored Core yet on the channel, but cats.
using the secret medallions would be next.
Yes.
Secret medallions led you to the land of the Halig tree. I'd expect to find
Yeah, I take a remake or a sequel of a Togi, just some fucking something, man. I loved that game. So the second one in
Rot has
particular.
eaten her away completely. But with the Haley tree as it is,
They
ours
did make them
already
backwards compatible on the current gen Xbox, though.
lost myself for a moment there. The
That,
information you shared is
that
of
a
great
nice
value.
remake of it, I think, would be in order.
Promise
Yeah,
to
the
keep
second
Point.
game holds up a lot better than the first game, I think. The first game I tried going back to not too long ago was a little rough.
all I ask
But the second one I think still plays pretty good.
remain constant.
Hell yeah. All right.
Um, think about the Bloodlord's
Well, I
cocoon since
wonder
the
what
state.
comes next. If he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to
Not
destroy
at
it.
all a veiled blood veiled berserk reference. Not even a little bit.
Mikola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me, and that is
Yeah,
because he was the actual like a lot of gods tend to worry about their fiefdoms or like regional territories, the demigods at least, and then America was the only god left alive in the lands between. Mikola is the only one who he kind of made like you know how Jesus in the Bible made that pilgrimage, that kind of where he went to all the different lands and learned of them and then came
sure.
back to the land he was from and preached it.
Right.
Mikola was kind of that way in that he learned everything there was to learn about like the Golden Order. And then he went to Liurnia and he learned all there was to learn about magic. And then he went to the mountaintop of giants, learned the fire, and he learned glintstone sorcery. He learned fucking lightning from the dragons. He'd befriended. He fucking befriended everyone. And then he fucking planted his tree and made his homeland and shit. And so like when he comes in, nobody knows what Mikola's going to be like. Him being in that cocoon, we don't know what his influence or is from the formless mother. We
Right.
don't know if how unchanged he'll be. We've yet to see him,
Right. Huh.
and that is
Interesting.
FromSoft keeps fucking with us like that because they know they gave us that image of Mikola riding Torrent, and it's like so Mikola. That is the confirmation that Mikola is the one that gave us Torrent
Right.
indirectly, like hyper indirectly.
Okay. Right.
Um,
That makes sense.
because what is it like uh, when Ronnie and yeah, Ronnie was given Torrent by Mikola at some point. I forget the story behind it. There is truly just an immense amount of lore to see.
I feel like at this point you have probably explained most of it over the course of all of the streams,
Probably, yeah.
slowly over all 40 episodes that we've done.
Definitely about the Crucible, and when we actually come back for the next stream, which will not be this Saturday.
Oh, you're busy again?
I
Okay.
am busy again.
All
I'm
right,
going
no
to actually
worries.
be traveling for the eclipse,
Oh, hey, look at that.
so that's going to be fun. But next Saturday when we reconvene, then we can do an in-depth kind of exploration of how they constructed an entire culture in this game around existent archaeological finds and extrapolated theories at what those cultures might have been like.
Right. That's
So,
cool.
Leave, and next we're on our way.
Oh, yeah. Seriously, Zach, Tim. I mean, I certainly, I'm just kind of in awe of how much of the lore that he always knows of these games. I'm always very, very impressed. Also, I'm a Belmont build. That's my thing.
Next on the map is going to be that last tower.
Oh, yes, that's good. Yeah, Sekiro's the only one that I like played to like it totally by myself. Obviously, you can't play it with anyone, but that one I did have to truly figure out all of it alone for the most part. And kind of figure out how to, as far as combat goes, do everything by myself. Oh, did I go to the wrong one? Oh, I did go to the wrong one. For the most part, yeah, we've been playing all of the Souls games multiplayer just because it's just been more entertaining as a show that way, I think. But Sekiro, I did have to do Tim is big brain for the lore of this game. Yeah, yeah. I mean, all of us on the channel, each of the different hosts, we're all obsessively like memorizing something.
Another lore tidbit I can fire out. We're at the Four Belfries. You'll notice that
Was it this
that
one?
was a portal to the Land of the Dragons that you went through.
Yeah.
And then there was a portal to Limgrave, which was the former Land of the Stormlord. And now you're going through this portal, which takes us to yet another land. The Liurnians would not heal under the Golden Order, so they don't have these heresies contrived to maintain order. And so they were
You like this
actually
one?
in contact with Nokron. They were in
Ooh.
contact with the crumbling
Oh,
Farum
hey.
Beastmen, though eventually those relations degraded because with the absence, the longer the Dragon God was gone, the longer the Beastmen, or the more of the intelligence the Beastmen lost. Because it was essentially that god had made regular beasts
Right.
into actual like humans.
Interesting. We're back in the place with the pretty sky. Or, you know.
And I believe you are trying to get down onto that ledge.
Really? You're not, is that not gonna. Oh, I see. I had to look up shit constantly for Dark Souls and Bloodborne, not even going to pretend with context that my tiny brain understands that game. I needed the community.
Oh yeah, the community is 100%. Like I would not have half the context I do if not for sitting down and like reading through forums or participating in conversations with people well more versed in this than I am, or sitting down. There's a couple uh, channels in particular, or I guess three. Body Vidya is the biggest one, I believe, and he does really in-depth lore explanations and does practically short films on like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne. And he really goes into the nuances of lore and finds ways in which they've tied several thematic elements together to create a cohesive visual or narrative setting. And then there's Tarnished Archaeology, or Tarnished Archaeologist, which looks at the archaeological and historical context of the things being used in this game and how we can draw analogs and allegories
All right.
or analogies from these disparate elements that seem on the surface disconnected.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect him to be that resistant to my attacks.
Like the Farum Beastmen. You can find them wearing gold bangles in their burial sites. Now, these gold bangles are kind of
Would you
interesting
stop
because
doing
of the
that?
lands between. Unalloyed gold is something to have been kind of procured directly by Mikola. Like, unalloyed gold was not something used in the lands between until then, because it has a curious effect of limiting the effects of outer gods on the wearer.
God damn it! Every time.
Yeah, this guy is a little bitch.
Okay.
You know, you also can choose to skip him because you fought Crucible Knights before.
Right. Well, I guess I just wasn't sure if there was something I needed over there, but I guess not.
Let's see. What does he draw? Mottled Necklace makes you more resistant to Deathblight.
Eh.
Yeah, there's
I
I
mean,
think an
maybe
elevated
later
version
if
that does it.
I really want that in the DLC.
Yeah, it's just get your souls and then
Just go down the
teleport
rest of the
back
way.
out.
That's fine. That doesn't sound like that important.
No.
Or if I really want it, we can come back and do it before we do the DLC later. Oh, and Zach, too, by the way, literally just for the first time yesterday added some emotes on my channel. So if you're following, you should have access to some new ones that literally I just got all set up. It's a fun little thing. I'll have to try and advertise that or tell people when they come in because we've been we've had this channel for almost 3 years and I've only just now done that. So
Holy shit.
what's
There's
it?
an entire boss I think you might not have done.
Oh shit, really?
River Well. Oh,
There you go.
you didn't even need to fight him for it.
Nope.
Not great.
Nope, just oh, that wow, that's all it was.
So you're gonna actually
That's funny.
open your map and stay down here. You're gonna go to that site of grace. Either that
This
one or
one?
that one. Take your
Below
pick.
the well.
Yeah, below the well.
Doesn't matter though.
I think below the well might be better.
Okay. Oh, the zombie dog. Yeah, I could probably change that over to being a follower one. Um, but I want to have room for the spider lady to be a follower remote. So I've got because I'm gonna be adding quite a few in the near future. I've already got another one finished that I just need to enter into the system or whatever later.
There's a waterfall over here that has a hidden passage.
Are you telling me to go chasing waterfalls?
Yeah.
Spider Lady. Yeah, no, Spider Lady will be a follower. And then I got one done already that'll be a follower. So that'll cover the 5 follower ones that I'm allowed to put in. So yeah, I just got to get the Spider Lady done, and then I'll have filled up all the follower remote slots. And then it'll be just subscriber ones to add. I'll have to, yeah. He really is, Redwing. Go chase a waterfall. Alright, let's do it. DLC told me not to, but... Ow.
Okay.
Do I go up around right here?
Yeah, I guess get away enough from them because this is actually accessed from Nokron. That was one thing that I was not terribly clear about. Whether it was
Did I already get the seed up here?
Those arrows are a right bitch, but it is a little funny to
Looks
watch.
like it's right in my ass.
It's right in your goiter.
Right up in the go. Yeah, that was new too.
Oh shit.
Did not have that golden seed. Okay, so next thing you know, this guy's going to tell you not to stick it to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. Nice. Is this right?
You were maybe finding a...
Oh. Nope. Dead end.
Alright, open your menu. You're going to right here.
Oh, go over this one?
Yep.
Well, I got the seed at least.
So, inside Nokron,
for the...
go. So you're gonna.
Alright, so
so quick turnaround at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I fucking love those people turned to stone by the fucking gravity beast. Pure fun. You're gonna go to the right and go.
You used to have a little message left in that dead end that you ran into. Hey, what's up, Cal? Welcome in, dude. How are you doing today? We're just covering around all of that solo content that we've been abandoning the rest of the game.
Look for a bluish jellyfish, and you will find a ledge with a hidden path.
Can you get out of here? Doing Gucci. How are you guys doing? Hey, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. I got Tim doing the full cartographer costume again this week. And I'm sorry. What did you just say?
There's blue jellyfish over near the bridge somewhere.
Okay.
There's going to be a cliff near them that has a hidden path towards the waterfall.
Blue jellyfish, huh?
Now, once...
Right.
Actually,
Get out of here.
once you... there is a boss that's...
Wish.com Ganondorf. That's actually hilarious.
That's pretty fucking good.
Oh, we already talked to that fucker of a ghost.
And there's nothing to drop down over... But there might be, I think, over... Yeah.
Oh, yeah. this up a little bit better.
What's that sign? Here. I'll jump down there, sure.
I feel like people started leaving more helpful messages as the games went on, because in the first Dark Souls, like every message was just there to fuck with you. Like none of them were ever helpful.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Whereas in this game, I feel like most of the signs I read generally are actually trying to point something out. I haven't seen any jellyfish, but is this the right way?
That, I think, is the way. I'm starting to hear waterfall.
Wonder if I could get you to find old messages I left if the game would be generous with world instances. Oh yeah. Well, also is because you played on PC or Xbox. I wonder if that would only left helpful ones or funny ones. But I wonder if it would even register since we're playing it on the PlayStation, or like if it would even be able to pick up on the ones that you would have left on another platform. Is this right?
Um, you've never been down here, so
It's
I'm
definitely
inclined to
never
say
been down here.
yes.
Oh yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, yeah, that was what I was good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This are we hopping around on these columns, or is there an easier way to just drop down right here? See items. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fall at all. Clarifying horn charm, smithing stone, celestial dew. Telling you, they're any day now. They're going to bring that new celestial dew Mountain Dew out.
They should have had that for Elden Ring.
Honestly, like how do you not? How do you not think of that?
They love their petrified trees, don't they?
They really do. From Software really loves to have that. Am I anywhere by the waterfall? I feel like I'm not.
No.
I
So
don't
you
hear
go
it at
back
all.
up. That was a path to a different secret, which was that charm and the celestial dew.
Oh, okay. So back up over here.
Yeah.
Alright.
It says to the very north.
Well, hey, I
northwest,
still found a thing.
Which. Okay.
Ooh.
I found exactly. Open on your map.
Oh,
Right there.
cool.
That is where we're going.
Wish this game was cross-platform. I know that'd be so fun. That'd be so great. Oh, by the way, Cal, I slotted some emotes into my stuff last night, so you should have access to a few things in there. I don't know what isn't. Oh, there's the
Little
big
jealous.
sad. Yeah, it is sad. Maybe From Software's next game. Yep, there you go. You got the little gnomes. Don't know why it isn't. Yeah. No worries. I just misspeak constantly, so you're good. Got the little gnomes in there. Down here.
It says, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you got a gnome emote. You got a Jeffrey Dahmer emote for because we bring up cannibalism all the time. You got two different dead dogs because Alex and Ulysses won't give me shit about killing. Won't stop giving me shit about killing dogs in games. So there's a little devil one and a little angel one. So the chat can vote for me or for Alex and Ulysses when we're arguing about whether the dogs are trying to eat my face or not.
So, because there's a boss door ahead, theoretically, co-op should be enabled for this area.
Oh,
Especially
I could.
because you can summon spirit ashes. So I think this and the Darkroot Depths should be co-opable.
Oh, so do we want to save it for the next co-op stream then?
Yes, I think this area can be saved, and like we'll do
So
this.
just aqueduct facing cliffs. Okay.
I can't believe I forgot all about. If you
We
zoom
can
out
come
your
back
map
and
a
do
little
that.
bit more,
Yep.
entire area right here.
Oh, well, there you go.
I just completely fucking whiffed it on. Whoopsie
And this is what leads to that.
Yep.
Okay.
That is what leads to that. There's
Okay,
like
sweet.
3 or 4 bosses down there. That's how we eventually get
Oh.
to the body of Godwin.
Well, there you go.
No,
We'll do that on the next main main Saturday night stream then?
Zoom out, or sorry, hit R3.
Back to the service.
You're gonna go actually back up to Ronnie's Rise, and there was a
Okay.
tower over there, Rena's Rise.
Oh, we missed a tower?
We did miss a
Uh-oh.
tower.
Man, the sunlight coming through that window is really making us look like the Addams family.
But yeah, you head back out the tower, and then it's to the left. Yeah, the left. So
Do-do-do.
I think there's two main things. Sorry, three main things that we have left. There's
Okay.
yeah, the various Everjails. I think
Oh,
there's
yeah.
two.
Is
There's
that it?
jellyfish thing. Or it might be
That
three
is that tower?
Everjails. Yes.
Stick the Los Pollos Hermanos shirt. Oh, thank you. I actually have two. I have another shirt that's like blue instead of yellow, and then the same logo. And then I also have two like grill aprons that are also both Los Pollos Hermanos.
Think you can torrent.
Oh, I always forget because we spent so much of this game in multiplayer that I always forget I even have that as an option. By
Now
the way,
go into this tower.
Rena's Rise.
Now this tower was sealed off previously. After you obtained the curse mark and Ronnie went away, the seal guarding this tower would have shattered.
That shit's hard for real. No, that area.
And then you ascend the tower, and there will be a reward for you at the top.
You have so much fun doodle bopping your way along that you forget you can doodle bop on a goat horse thingy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much my experience. We just got to get the spider lady emote, and then our emotes will be all set. Yeah, look at that. I do like that. I love the little pot one. That's great.
There should be a site of grace somewhere around here for you to rest at.
Oh, don't do that. Stop pointing. I can't use it over here. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm bringing it on myself to have the Spider Lady emote. It was not my decision, but I feel like if I'm gonna put a Spider Lady or a gnome emote to fuck with Alex, I have to be fair and put in a Spider Lady emote so people can fuck with me.
Talk to miniature Ronnie.
Hmm?
Rest
Oh,
of the
with that.
site.
Oh, right. I forgot about that sometimes. If that's an option in there.
And I'll do it
Is
again.
that it?
Yep. Do it.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it
So she only do it if you do 3 times?
Fine,
What?
fine.
Missing
I hadn't
something?
expected any
Or if she's
soul
sitting
to
right here?
recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag, I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
The fucking old ass English they're using for the translation of this is actually kind of neat because I did have to look up what brook is, and it's yeah, it's to grant with abandon or something like that.
I like that. I like the authenticity of that. Tolkien would be proud, man.
Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of R. R. Martin's kind of influence on it because he was
Sure.
also prone to those affectations in uh, literary writing format.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Game of Thrones books.
yeah, the in like the Song of Ice and Fire books, it's
That's all she's got to say. All right. Yeah, the first 3 books are pretty good. Then,
and then
and then there's a whole book about Cersei eating dinner.
And then there's no book after that. That was the last book.
Well, technically, I think 4 is the Cersei eating dinner book, and then 5 was a little bit better, but still suffered from some of the
there
same
is a
pacing.
fifth.
Well, the thing is that with Game of Thrones book, oh yeah, it's based off a book series. Didn't know that?
If the show finished before
Oh, whoops,
the
wrong.
next book in the series was even fucking made, like that is how long it's taking
Well,
them to write the
Dan's
next
with.
book.
Let me go back, because I didn't mean to use up that flask there. Dance with Dragons came out in 2011, I think, like right around. I mean, like it was like right after the show started. So the whole show happened, and he didn't put even one book out in that entire time.
Yeah. And instead, he's kind of moved on to other projects, it seems, because it's like he's doing writing for this book or for this game.
I still think that his idea is that he's finished them and he's going to release them posthumously, so he doesn't have to listen to anyone on the internet complain about it.
That's true.
I would respect that so much if he's just like, I don't want to listen to anybody complain, so they're coming out after I'm dead. But yeah, the whole thing was that Game of Thrones was supposed to be the 3 books, and then there was going to be a big time jump going into the 4th book, and then he changed his mind and decided that books 4 and 5 are going to take place in the whole chunk of time that was supposed to get skipped over, and it's like, oh god, what was that?
That is one of those failed star beasts.
Oh,
You see how it's like a faded version of a stealth?
yeah. Did you get the fire whip thing from the lizard people?
He does actually. If you want, we can go get you your fire whip.
We can do that today.
But
Wish Mira did that with Berserk, to be honest. Yeah, that would have been cool. But yeah, with how much time it took to make it, it's unfortunate he couldn't have finished more.
so for that thing to kill it, you just kind of lob black fire at its head. That would probably be the easiest. Or those holy discs.
Is that going to go that far? No, it's not.
Kind of goes to show that even the failed creatures are the lesser ones of their species.
Also, not far enough. All right.
You might have better luck with either the discus or the blood flies.
Let's see. Let's try the discus.
Yikes.
I could also come out of the corner and then get a little closer when I do it, then run back. Let's see how that works. Oh, you can't even tell it's hurting it.
So it actually does us very infinitely small damage.
And it's the build up over time.
It builds up bleed over time, and then it takes off a chunk of his health based off of its maximum.
Right.
That's why Melania, she has such a massive health pool that
But
it's easier to use bleed than actual attacks to kill her.
Right. I say keep bleeding. We'll try and see what we can do. Also, Sarah, you're not really missing anything not having seen Game of Thrones. If it was like earlier on in the whole thing, I would maybe say like, oh, it's worth seeing. But with how it torpedoed itself at the end, I can't recommend it. Also, I'm out of magic. Oh wait, but I have this. Yeah, the end. It wasn't even just the ending of Game of Thrones that was bad. It was like the entire last 2 seasons that was just fucking terrible.
I think you need to get closer before you.
Oh, do I? Well, and part of it's that they completely ran out of the source material to base it off of.
But didn't he like give them what the ending of the series would be?
He gave them some bullet points, but they rushed it. Like because David Benioff and D.B. Weiss got a contract to make a Star Wars trilogy, and they said, "Oh, well, fuck making Game of Thrones. Let's just rush it in one more season and do the whole thing instead of taking our time trying to tell the story because we got that Star Wars contract. Let's just go do that." And then they gave up that Star Wars contract to go work at Netflix, and now they're ruining Chinese sci-fi. So,
Isn't that great? Uh, you can run or this thing doesn't drop anything in particular. So if you do run out of magic before it dies, which it looks like you will,
yeah, I don't think I'm barely.
wait
I'm
until
not making
the
it dead.
garage and head through
Just
that
run
door.
past it. This is fair. Hopefully, I can.
Or you can hide behind one of these.
Yeah, it worked. It worked just fine. Supposedly, they guessed the ending in conversations with George R. R. Martin. That was part of some test or some shit. I don't know how real that is, though. I mean, I remember seeing interviews where they said that he ran over like the basics with them, um, but that assuredly that it was a basic
No,
version
what
of it.
happened was he guessed the ending, and George R. R. Martin was like, "Yeah, that sounds really good. Can you repeat that?"
Like I said, man, I really think he probably finished him, and he's just like, no one's getting to see it until I'm dead. I don't want to hear anyone bitch about it.
And then he's gonna die, and we'll have it incomplete for the rest of the time.
No, no, no. When he dies, his lawyers will just find it in his will that he's already finished him.
Sure.
Ah, fuck you, ants. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly,
Uh, out if you follow the river out, uh, you won't have to fight the flying armored ants that spit acid.
ants be strong.
Uh,
Honestly, that's the way to do it. Yeah, I mean, I honestly would respect the shit out of that if
and
that's what ends up happening. I could be wrong, but told my parents they probably wouldn't like the end of Game of Thrones. Surprisingly, they didn't mind it. I don't know how much I agree with them, but they're completely removed from any other type of the media, so you can argue it was fine for fantasy noobs. That way, you can't be subject to the internet and their critiques. Yeah, yeah. I was talking about. I mean, for me personally, I was having huge problems with the show just in the first season and how they translated some stuff before general opinion of the show went downhill. I was at like the height of the show's popularity. I was seeing some issues. So I would definitely not say I only started having a problem with it. Didn't like the end of Dexter. Uh, I would say that for Dexter, I think only the first half of it is good, and even then, season three, maybe not. I like seasons one, two, and four of Dexter. I think are pretty excellent. Three, five, six, seven, and eight. I think are all weak. I have not seen that continuation that they did. Although I heard that was okay. I heard that was better. I'm not upset with how the story concluded. I'm upset with how rushed it was. I'd be more forgiving if this was a movie series to rush. Yeah, I mean, like they clearly could have taken a lot more time. Like just like everybody was like, no, just make it longer. The actors were like, yeah, let's just keep doing it for a while. Let's not only do one more season. And the studio was like, yeah, guys, let's just do more. And like the only people that were like ready for it to just end was the those two showrunner guys. Um, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of the things in well, I think some of the things in Game of Thrones ending are a product of it being rushed and could work if given more time to build up to. Some of the things that were bad about those last couple seasons of Game of Thrones were also a product of them wildly diverging from the books in really weird ways. In ways that where they clearly did not think about the ripple effect that the changes they made would have on later parts of the story. They just made changes in the earlier parts without considering what the ripple effect of that would be later on. And so then really important elements end up being just removed entirely from the story in ways that I don't know if they would have been able to find their way around.
um, so you are gonna go up these stairs, kill this bitch. She needs to die.
Hey, what's up, bitch? I heard you need to die.
One of the like actual Noxstellans that managed to survive and killing endangered people. How dare you?
100%. Yeah, I think it's a product of multiple factors. Also, like, they just. I mean, like I said, even going back to first season, seems like they were reading the books while translating it to the show. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, in book two, there's this vague allusion to the Horn of Winter. That doesn't seem that important. Let's just cut it out. Instead of consumed it in its entirety and then gone to create it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100% agree with that. And I mean, like I always say, I think you can make changes in an adaptation. An adaptation requires you to make changes. It's not that you can't make them at all, but you have to have strategy in your changes. You have to account for how those changes have ripple effects. And if you are able to make a change and go, all right, well, this is going to change because of this change, and then so on and so on, and we know how we're going to deal with the fact that. Is there another one over here? No. We know how we're going to deal with the fact that this change necessitates these other changes. That's how a change is good. But if you just start making changes and you're just like, oh, I don't know, doesn't seem that important, and then your changes are bad. Yeah. Are they killing each other?
Yep. Chain reaction.
Suicide is badass.
Now you'll notice the foliage in this area is a completely different color, and I thought that that was a nice text, or kind of like uh,
Just cool little detail.
contextual twist.
Contextual, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the city is sank underground, and so they've managed to adapt every aspect of their society to being underground. They made a false sky. They helped their adapt their foliage to like fucking be or exist without photosynthesis,
Right.
or at least a lot of it. Because like you see, this stuff is just kind of like devoid of color. It's kind of like a dull kind of silver.
Yeah.
And then this stuff is actually growing, glowing like actual white and silver. And it's kind of
Is that a product of the moonlight?
That's a byproduct of something called the ghost flame.
Well, that's a lot crazier than just Moonlight.
Oh yeah, the moon's a different god.
Love to see them do a sequel to the series. There's so many implications with the way things ended. I want to see where it goes. Oh, with Game of Thrones. I mean, I don't know. Like,
You have the lightning thing on your throat.
oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I some of the trajectories that they set the characters on just made so little sense for those. Like, one of the things that just came out of fucking nowhere was Arya wanting to be Christopher Columbus.
Yeah,
Like, that made
is
no fucking
absolutely
sense.
like fucking her entire storyline is getting to become someone powerful enough that can not just protect herself but protect her
No.
family. And what does she do? And when the entire show has been setting her up to be essentially the bodyguard and the fucking head spy master of the fucking the Starks. Yeah, Christopher Columbus. I'm gonna like leave the family I've spent my whole childhood training to protect.
I want to know what's west of Westeros, even though Bran is omnipotent and could just tell me.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that chest is the only solid. It's weird how they have like replicas of that one, but they're all like hollow.
like yeah, that is cool. I refuse to even watch the House of the Dragon show. That universe is completely just
These
ruined
fuckers,
for me.
this is where you start getting more context. Remember how I falsely stated that was part of the gravity beast? No, 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 no. Those were effigies. Effigies. To whom? A queen. A queen who holds the ghost flame. Who held the ghost flame? The goddamn Glowmite Queen. That was the Noxtellan god.
Oh, okay.
We derived that just through like fucking statues and flames and item descriptions.
Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that together for myself.
Yeah, there was a reason they had to call in gravity beasts from the void to deal with this, because they had the ghost flame. Flame implying that there was some sort of sacrilegious thing in the eyes of the Golden Order. Because Golden Order had kind of big thing against fire.
Right. Aren't they working? House of the Dragon was bad. I tried to watch it with a friend and we couldn't get through the first 2 episodes. It legit felt like a joke to us. Interesting. That's the first time I've heard that opinion because like everyone else that I've heard talk about it it's just like been nothing but like rave reviews, and I've been like, nope, I don't care how many people tell me it's good, I'm still not watching it. But that's interesting. That's like the first negative opinion of it that I've heard. I'm not watching it either way, so you're not going to get an argument from me.
I've heard it called gamification of Game of Thrones.
See, it's interesting because I haven't heard that either. Everybody that like I talked to about it was telling me about how much better it was than Game of Thrones because it was based off complete source material.
I see. That's
again, I'm going by secondhand opinions, not my own.
I've heard
just
a few negative ones and kind of overwhelming. Like I'd say 90% of people I talk to are just like, yeah, it's fucking great. You should watch it. And then there's a couple people that are just like, I don't know, it's okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just interesting to hear it because everything else I've heard has been so positive.
They're wielding them.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And there's also a shodel whip, which is a shodel which turns into a whip. I don't know why to explain that one.
But there's been plenty of times where people have like loved a thing, and I'm just like, I don't think this is very good. so I understand. I understand that sentiment as well. Keep hearing good things about both, and save for the ending, still have no interest. I'm telling you, Sarah, I truly do not think you're missing anything by not watching it. If it had ended well, then I might say differently, but nah, man, I was legit cracking up during it. Like, like you, though, I've also heard people saying good things about it. I gave it enough of a try to say I'm not going to invest my time in it, especially when I just missed the ending to young Sheldon. Missed the ending. See, that's another thing I think I will always and forever refuse to watch anything having to do with Big Bang Theory or spin-offs of it.
Okay, Bazinga. Watch your fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, you shut the fuck up. They ended Young Sheldon. I don't know. I
wouldn't be surprised. Big Bang Theory's been over for a while.
Very much joking. No, I mean, well, that's the thing, man. Like, you could love something that I hate, and I'm not gonna like tear it apart or like be like mean to you about what you like and something I dislike. Like, let's
Big Bang Theory I thought was cool when I was like 10 and that shit was still on. Let good things die. When did we as a society lose the ability to let good things die?
They did, but now they're doing a spin-off of Young Sheldon. So Young Sheldon, which is a spin-off, is now getting its own spin-off? that's ridiculous.
Big Sheldon, and then they fucking... Yeah.
Big Sheldon.
He was a supporting character, and they made him the main character.
Sure.
Yeah, and
I couldn't stand anyone on that show.
Did not want to be the main character. And they were just like, all right, yeah, you're going to be the fucking main character. Everyone likes your bazinga and autism. And he's like, wait, what? And so, yeah, he just had to be that.
Sorry, anything else that's
the same character. But then
Big Sheldon. That's what Big Bang Theory should be called now, just Big Sheldon.
They had to have him have a romance plot, of course.
Okay.
Because he was a character that, like the show starts getting popular, and so they start doing things like kowtowing to pop culture
shipping?
kind of tropes.
Sure.
Like, oh, everyone has to have a relationship on this show. It has to be relatable. There has to be, like, relationship dynamics, and that is now what it's going to be about. It's not going to be, like, pop culture sci-fi jokes anymore. It's going to be...
I always felt like, even at the beginning of that show, before it maybe took off, right, as, like, a big thing, that it to me, it always felt like a very insulting, like, surface-level kind of co-opting of, like, nerd culture and like sci-fi stuff, and then repackaging it for the same kind of audience that watches 2.5 Men. That's what the Big Bang Theory is to me. It's okay, like, let's dumb nerd culture down in a way that we can market to the audience of 2.5 Men.
Oh shit!
Ah!
They heard you talking shit about 2.5 men. Gotta fight the ball. I heard that ball is the Lucio ball.
God
That
damn
is
it.
what Hollywood has done to her.
Wow. Really,
That
really
is too
tanked her
literal.
career at this point, huh? She's not even alive. But no, Zach, I mean, seriously, like, we can, I'm happy to, big ball theory. No, I'm happy to agree to disagree about anything, too. Like, Cal will tell you, man, like, there's things that Cal loves that I vehemently dislike, and there's things that I love that he vehemently dislikes. And yet, I don't think me and him have ever had one argument. Like, we've had lots of conversations about the things that each of us likes or dislikes that the other does not. But but yeah, I'm never gonna if you do like something and I'm like, I hate this thing, I'm not gonna like come at you for it. Like I am happy to agree to disagree, and we can talk about why we dislike or like
Yeah.
a thing.
Clothes go ahead across this bridge, and you're going to go up to the left. There's going to be a couple pieces of clothing you get, and then
Yeah.
you're going to. I believe there's a shortcut to back down below on the ground.
Okay.
Once you kind of go,
It's
there's
just
like a coffin
over
and a
there.
waterfall that you can go down.
What's this? But yeah, no, always happy to have a conversation about stuff, but me and Cal spar, I would call it, but we typically agree on more things than disagree. Yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair. What is this now?
And you're going to go in there,
Okay.
and then there should be a door on the left. You can just run around these guys. A whole bunch of yokels.
Well, they die so quickly anyway. Just, all right.
That is kind of funny how they're just.
They just blow each other up. Get back here. Oh, you fuck you.
Oh,
Son of a
God.
bitch. But yeah, I mean, like as an example, right? Like, I don't like Star Wars really very much. But
Yeah.
again, I'm not gonna like besmirch anybody for being into it either, like at all.
There's a couple good There's a few good
I
Star
like
Wars games.
I like some Star Wars stuff. I just the vast majority of it as a franchise, I really don't care for. But again, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong. It's if you're like it, you're wrong, and this is why it's objectively not good. I'm never gonna do that. I'm just never gonna do that. That's just not me. Ah,
They do not stay. Oh, that's right. They're made of metal. They don't stagger.
well, you guys are just little assholes then.
They might be susceptible to lightning if you have one magic.
I am out.
You might have one blast.
Oh, right. That's true, because I have those now.
But they're so easily summoned at that tip of the whip. Just look at that flick of that whip.
Phrasing.
That tip of the whip.
Just the tip. Okay, can you? Okay. Gotta hate dudes with spears. I mean, ultimately, right, any sort of explanation or argument about liking or disliking something, it's retroactively explaining a decision that you're not making the decision of how you feel about a piece of entertainment. It's something that happens to you, and then explaining yourself is just kind of a retroactive justification for whatever feeling you had, right? So that's why I'm like, there's no point in like arguing about a thing because that feeling that you inherently have about it can't be wrong. Might be different from someone else's inherent feeling about it, but it can't be wrong, like on an objective level. Unless we're talking about like framing and like shutter speeds, certain technical elements of film, that I think you can argue on an objective level. But outside of those sorts of things, yeah,
It's a truth. It's your truth, and that does not make it an objective truth, but it is objectively your truth. And
yeah,
it's one of those things where the opinions of other people is part of the social experience.
So I actually put Star Wars and Star Trek on the same level, personally, where I like parts of each one, but I find them as IP to be really wildly inconsistent. And so I end up having a lot of the same issues with each one, to be honest. Especially with Star Trek, where like the old show was like rotating guest writers. So like one episode I'll think is like masterful science fiction, and then the very next episode will be absolute dumpster fire, terrible writing. So Star Trek's like a real weird 50-50 for me. But I like sci-fi in general. I would honestly say I'm a fan of all genres. It's a very refreshing opinion, actually. Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, like, I would say I'm a fan of all genres. It just depends on the execution. Like, I like fantasy, I like sci-fi, I like everything. Man, if you execute a rom-com in just the right way, you can get me into it if you have just the right execution for it. I truly believe that anything could be good or bad depending on the specific execution of how it's written and kind of edited together. I try and see the possibility in everything. Or do my best to, at least.
Good approach to it.
Especially if you're gonna like try and like do reviews. Like I really do want to try and come out at everything as like clinically as I can. I mean, you know, some stuff I'll be more biased on than others. Naturally, it happens. It's gonna happen to everybody. But I do my best to try and kind of put like the strong feelings that I have aside when I do reviews and try and kind of like with Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, you got to be objective. Yeah, you know, try to at least as much as you can. Hunter x Hunter is going to be hard. That's going to be difficult to do.
Only I, Nicola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for Imperium, but I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Imperium flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
I think I hear two cats fighting over there.
Even when I turned my back upon the two fingers, Blythe remained my...
Didn't she used to come like materialize and then like actually
She's
talk to
currently incognito as a doll because of
Oh,
the
that's
amount of
right.
assassins.
He was a colossal
That's right.
failure on the part of the two fingers.
I forgot.
And E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me. Yet, they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything, and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one. Kind of heart. As kind of heart as they. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard.
Loose lip sync ships.
Forget.
Alright.
Now, if you go down that tunnel, that should be the baleful shadow that she's talking about, and that'll complete the be just about towards the end of Ronnie's quest line. I mean, there's a couple more things that can be done.
Oh, fuck
actually-
these things. God damn, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Get away from me. No, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, fuck. These are like my least favorite enemy in the entire Souls franchise. Consistent across every game. Nope. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, god damn it.
But it is the coolest.
It's a cool
First.
death. I hate them and their bug eyes.
Yeah, those aren't even their eyes. Those are
Oh.
false eyes. They've
Oh,
got
that's right.
actual
You did
tiny
tell me
little
that.
eyes.
Yeah, I
Except
forgot about that.
Those are death blight filled pustules on their head that they use to store the death blight that they breathe. In the other games, Those are growths due to the influence of one of the original gods of the Dark Souls world, like Death Lord Nito, or Grave Lord, or Rave Lord.
Oh shit! Fucking goddamn it! This always happens with these things.
So those ones, I think, because they're in water, might be more
Rave
susceptible to
Lord.
lightning. Because if you're in, yeah, oh, you've never seen Rave Lord Nito?
Rave
Oh,
Lord Nita.
oh yeah, yeah. Somebody made a fucking GIF of it's like Grave Lord Nito, but in Technicolor, and he's got like the fucking sunglasses, and he's raving.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Lightning, though, would probably when you actually hit somebody in water, it does a small area of effect kind of thing. Uh, maybe they gotta be completely in water, maybe they gotta be wet, or maybe I'm losing the goddamn mind.
Oh fuck you! Oh my god, I hate these things.
And I think you can chain lightning strikes together, and as long as you have both the green and the blue bar.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I do remember you telling me about that.
Thunder, thunder, thundercats.
By the power of Mumra. Wait, that was the villain. He didn't say that. That'd be like if Jesus went, by the power of Satan.
By the power of Grayskull.
Okay. Assuming that's not the end of them either, though. Oh, or was it?
That's the end of them.
But then
Now
here's
the
a.
baleful shadow that's been after Ron.
Oh,
Thou art the last.
how much is this guy gonna
With
kick
2
my ass?
fingers, that Rani the witch cometh, to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Oh, is that the Berserker armor?
Uh, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Well, with the wolf head and everything, yeah.
The wolf head is, you will find a more direct reference to the Berserker armor, worn by somebody who does take on a more wolf-like form. And
Ow.
he is more of a direct reference to.
I've seen screenshots of him. I thought maybe this was like a spirit version of that design, but
This is
it's supposed to be like it.
one of
It's
the
definitely
Baleful Shadows
reminiscent.
that Goliath art, except
God
for
damn it.
Kraken.
He is not staggering at all. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, I hate you. God damn it. Go back through all those little bug-eyed fuckers. Alright.
So, as far as I remember, this part can't be done co-op, but the rest of everything down here that comes afterwards can be. So, we're gonna jump just out of the interest of time to
Fair
Revelate
enough.
Farum.
Just so we
I
can
mean,
actually get that done.
yeah. So, so you know where this guy is.
Right, we have the thing unlocked,
The
so we
only
can come back
things
to it.
left, or actually, I'm gonna have you go quick to the mountaintop of giants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which one?
It is going to be up
Oh,
here, I think. Yeah,
I don't think that's
upper,
on. Oh, did the battery on that die, maybe?
maybe.
Let's see.
It's just getting low. Uh, kind of to the southeast of that house.
Oh, yeah, it is getting low.
Or
Let me plug it in. Makes sense with the whole Dragon Slayer side sword and all that. And that armor with the helmet is very close in design to the Berserker armor. Have to play Fashion Souls, you know? Yeah,
it's
totally.
like they combined or they split through the elements of the Berserker armor into two separate armor sets, which is kind of neat, but also kind of tell they just like
What's that not clicking? It just is it because that's in the way? Oh, okay. I guess that's just not a room for both. Whatever, that's fine. This is fully charged. Oh, but yeah, to answer your earlier question too, Zach, I'd say like something like Dune is more my speed as far as science fiction goes. Like even as a kid, I was much more into that novel than I was into Star Trek or Star Wars, honestly.
I forgot about the 4 outdoor
I'm
bosses
sorry,
that you're
which one is it
fighting
again?
now.
Oh, there's 4 more outdoor
There's
bosses.
4 more outdoor bosses in the
Oh shit!
mountaintop area.
Well, I mean,
So
you know,
there is to the top, like see the Stargazer runes. You're trying to get
this one,
there, but the closest site of grace is actually to the northeast,
this one.
right there. Yep. You're gonna go to that one, kind of go to the west until you run across the bridge.
Okay.
Now, I imagine there might be like either a small kind of final stream to wrap everything up, or like
To go this bridge.
yes,
Okay.
uh, because there's still the Volcano Assassin quest line as well as
True.
uh,
So, do you think another one more solo stream, or do you think that part's done after today?
well, depending on if you want to have me here for when you fight the Everjails.
I mean, I suppose that I could pro. God, forgot about that. Forgot about that. Probably just better if I sprint instead of continuously jumping. Oh God.
Yeah, if you hit the dodge button on Torrent, I think it goes a little bit faster. But I'm never really sure by how much.
Please, God, don't shoot me off the bridge.
Don't murder me.
Don't murder me, please.
Hey, you don't murder me. And then, yeah, this is where you're gonna find that jellyfish ghost in there. You're gonna
Oh
summon that
yeah,
jellyfish.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bats would not be able to survive Arctic temperatures because actually they have very thin.
Actually.
Yeah, actually, what we're looking at would be
Okay, so I have to click that still.
yeah, you can go into your inventory and then just use it from there if you want.
Oh, okay. That's convenient. Ashes. Right?
Yeah.
No. Ashes. No, ashes
Yeah,
more.
it
No.
would be. Or no, sorry, no, it's
That's not the
spirit
same thing.
ashes.
Does that have its own category? Oh, okay, there we go. Just ashes. All right, let's see.
There's
Where's
lots of
the?
ashes in this game.
Where
Should be
is?
near the top.
Should be near the top. Okay.
2 down from where you're at now.
Ah, there you go. I mean, I'll be that actually nerd sometimes too, but as much as I make fun of it, sometimes I do it. Okay.
Oh, you got the fancy spin.
Oh shit! I can do a fancy spin now. Hell yeah!
Um,
So what did that open up?
that opened up that doorway down
Oh,
there.
just going down here. And
I guess if
the
you-
lantern.
Free next Thursday, we could do an actual 6 hours of solo content for this game.
I
It's
mean, I
kind of
wouldn't
funny.
be upset about that either. So little quest has a sad ending. Oh, does it?
Yeah, because it's just the 2 sisters moving on to the afterlife.
Oh, that's right. We did kind of talk about that before. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like I feel like it's
Honestly,
bittersweet.
the happiest ending I think anybody in the Lands Between has gotten so far.
I feel like everybody else would be jealous because no one else gets to just die.
Well, yeah, everyone else's spirit is tied to the cycle, but these people are from the mountaintop of giants, so when they were killed, their spirits weren't necessarily returned to the Crucible. They were just free to go to the. They were like a stargazing civilization, so their souls like actually go into
Do you have
space.
gravestones? Oh, do they?
They do have gravestones in game.
Huh.
pump.
There you
That is freaking cool.
go. All right. Well, now where are we head?
Now we are going to go to the mountaintop. Actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, the sisters' graves. Here lie Aurelia and Aureliette, who never saw the stars. But you are going to go to the. I guess you do need to finish the Volcano Assassins ones. So we're going to go to the Volcano Manor. Actually, to that
Oh,
little red sign that you can see in Altus Plateau, that next to one of the sites of grace.
right here.
Yeah, there's a valley down there. You're
Oh.
gonna kill Riley.
Let's see. Right here.
So
That
we're
looks like
gonna
a
actually
path down,
come
right?
down from that castle above there.
This one.
That is the quickest way, Shaded Castle.
Oh, really? To remind me during an next solo session, I can show y'all if you want. I just need to be reminded about it. Okay. Got some stuff to
Oh
help
yeah,
find.
the gravestones for Aurelia.
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah. Let's see.
So
Ladder?
just actually, you're gonna hop down out of there, and then
Okay.
as soon as you're in the
Over here?
swamp, yeah, you'll mount up on Torrent.
Oh, I remember this area.
Now you can.
Pain in the fucking ass.
Fun enough, Torrent can eventually get poisoned or rot. I think he's
Step away. No worries, there. No worries. All right, so which way am I going?
I was just like, yeah, oh look, he's immune to the rot, to the acid. And Torrent's just like starts to panic sweat. South.
All right. Yeah. So I guess yeah. So maybe one more solo stream.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. Might as well squeeze it all out, right? Probably doesn't sound great when I say it that way, but
Jesus. No, it does not. I think part of it is that like I kind of did a lot of these things in order initially, or like as I was in the area.
sure.
I kind of it's weird kind of seeing how some of these places are like actually fucking reached, like deep root depths.
Should have just
Maybe you
ignored.
can fight them if you want, or you can just run past them.
Let's just go. I don't feel like dealing with that guy. Let's keep going south.
You're looking. Oh, actually, you might have already passed it. It would have been
Oh, shit,
directly
did I?
under that rocky formation, the overhang. You're looking for a red sign on the ground.
Right around here.
Not quite that, but if you go in there, you'll be able to see where the
Ow.
you're at.
Yeah. Okay. This is supposed to be right outside.
So this is where it is on the map. Like there's the giant bridge, and then that's the rocky formation kind of jutting out. Where you're at is right here. So if you go out of that door to the left, you should run into the sign on the ground that allows you to get summoned into his world.
If these guys decide to leave me alone at some point, why don't
You can always
I?
go down there, just rest, and
That's what I was gonna see. Just make that a little easier.
I also realized, yeah, on top of there's also like before we go into the actual crumbling Farum area, like once we're fully done with everything else outside of the ending of the game, we have like 4 Tibia Mariners to fight. We have 3 Erdtree Avatars to fight, and sorry, no, just 2, and then a dragon.
Those are all solo bosses still, or are those?
Oh, those are all co-op bosses.
Oh,
and then
okay.
we still have to fight Rykard after the volcano missions, and that'll be co-op. And everything else after
is it
Crumbling Farum is
in
co-op.
the rocks more so? Like,
No, it's if you kind of keep going
just go
behind you, like a
yeah, further over here.
yeah, it'll be kind of like on the main path.
Oh, okay. so I didn't even need to alert those guys in the first place.
Well,
It's
shoot,
funny.
not really. Also, just double check on the map where you're at now, because I think you might have found. Yeah, you're real fucking close. Put a little marker on it.
Right here?
Yeah. That'll kind of give you a visual.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a second one somewhere that I didn't get rid of.
All the way in the fucking mountaintops.
Yeah, get off my fucking screen. There you go.
Really fucking hidden there. They used to not have little flags on the
Probably
map.
noticed it at night more.
Yes. The flags on the map used to not exist.
Oh, that wasn't in the game at launch.
No. They added like the NPC markers, like where the merchants and where like various NPCs are now.
Yeah.
Like that was an addition to the high player game. People were having to fucking put down like there's only 100 markers that you can place in the game in addition to those little beacons, and like that wasn't enough for like all the different NPCs and locations. It's easy to have FromSoft actually add markers.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The game would be a much bigger pain in the ass without that.
So now, once you're loaded back into yours, you're going to go back to the Volcano Manor,
Okay.
and they will hand you another assassination request.
All right. And so that's over here.
Yep. Yep, Volcano Manor.
You're better with the directions than I am. All right. Now, where? I forget. Where-
Yeah.
Oh, just right here.
Lady Tanith, I believe.
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual room.
Get your ass, I did.
Please. Take it.
What haven't we done yet?
Now,
So we still
I
have
come to tell you,
the Volcano Manor quests.
ruler of this
We have
Lord
the
Rykar
very ending of Ronnie's
urged
quest
you to
line,
bless the town
as well
of
as
but it was all too meager in the face of
the
the
Everjails,
enormity of their task.
Overworld
The
bosses,
target was
Crumbling
forced
Fair of Missoula,
squabbling for crumbs.
Capital 2, Electric Boogaloo, and then the final
For
boss.
power in the wake of the
And
shadow.
Melania.
Our
Melania.
And Estelle and the Lake of Rot.
Oh, and
And
Estelle
Melania.
Yeah. So there's
Right, there's a decent amount.
yeah, it's not. We're not like right at the end yet. That's for sure.
if the urge
We're getting close, but we're.
There's no new biomes.
I think this month.
Yeah.
I think
This
over
month.
the course of April, we'll finish it.
even if it means heresy.
So they're fighting against the Golden Order too, just out of being heretics rather than trying to dismantle the concept of heresy.
If you follow this
Well, there you go.
So
path,
they're
That's
in
one
a
way to do it.
volcano, fire, and then they're also snakes. They have a giant world serpent, like a god-eating serpent,
I love those.
and the demigod Rykard allowed himself to be consumed.
Did you fight Horalu? Did we?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
That
you see her
that'll probably be one of the last things.
with
Yeah.
her
Yeah,
truth.
because that's like right before. That's the second to last boss.
Oh, okay.
She confided in you the
So, yeah.
knowledge.
So that'll be
Perhaps it is not my
a couple weeks still.
As her adoptive mother, I
Because
ask
we can have
you, please,
not this Sunday, but next
kind to
Thursday,
her.
or it's not this Saturday, but next Thursday and Saturday.
Right.
That should finish up the solo stream, and then that stream will finish up
I hardly deserve the sweet child.
maybe the outdoor world bosses and Crumbling Fair.
Okay.
And so then one more like actual stream after that, unless Melania or the final boss gets. All right, we've done with
See
her.
you fight that with the final boss. Oh
I
hell
was
yeah!
talking to you about her adopted snake daughter that may or may not be the daughter of Rykard.
Does that mean there's another quest that popped up on the map somewhere? Or
There
no?
actually might be.
Let me rest and then see.
There's also go back into that room that had all the other people like sitting around like Bernhold and like Bernhold. Not up the stairs, but down the hall.
Which hall?
The
This
left
one?
hall.
How much solo shit is in this game? Damn, I didn't realize there was that much as I did it as I went along.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. But there's like
Over here? Yeah, it is dark in here.
that fucking ghost is whispering at the end of the hallway, begging people to kill Rykard.
Red
That's the
letter.
real quest.
Oh.
That dude with the hammer.
What's up, Hammerman?
A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this.
Yeah, we are getting close. We're getting really close. I think April 2024. That's when we started. We started it November 2022. We'll finish it April 2024.
And there's even more, Sarah. We actually skipped Varys' questline completely, or no, Varys' questline. The guy that introduced you Bloody Wing, to the Bloody Finger stuff. So they're somehow even more solo stuff. But it's also weird that in a game of like 100 hours, roughly 5 hours is like mandatory solo shit. Outside of the intro too.
Well, I mean, it's that thing where they always describe it as it's a single-player game that happens to have some multiplayer features.
Mountaintop.
Okay.
And kind of just zoom in. You see where it's at. It's in
Oh.
the Ice Valley. So the
Yeah.
closest one is going to be that golden one under that bridge.
Asbestos followed by Blood and Iji. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that.
You also, I
Uh,
guess, could get the Fire Whip now if you wanted to, before this
Oh.
assassination.
Sure. Well, yeah, let's do that real quick.
Go to the round table hold, and if we play our cards right, we might even get you a Magma Whip to accompany your Fire Whip.
Oh. That's gonna be better than my steel whip with all the bleed on it? Or can I
It's kind of that one leaves lava on the ground, so if you're fighting a bunch of weaker things that swarm you,
that is nice.
that and the fire whips are better for that. And
That
then the
is-
metal whips are better for when you're attacking bigger things that have more health.
Sure. Okay.
I typically do like the fire braid and then that the metal whip that you have, the rose.
As like the double.
Yeah, because it's a little bit of bleed and then that massive fire thing that you can just kind of like whip around.
And that's, you said, fire or magma one for that.
The magma does just set magma on the ground. I think it's actually the
okay.
weakest of those three. But
Oh, really? Okay.
go in the
Blacksmith.
Actually, big guy. The frozen fingers.
That was behind.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we spent any time in here, except for today.
Talk to Enya.
What you got? You got another album menu? Who can say where the road goes? How to Burn Thorns?
Champions.
Ooh,
Actually, go back. Power of Remembrance. You're gonna go to. Oh, you need 10,000 runes
Oh,
to buy it. I think you might have an item you can consume for it.
I probably do. Let's see here. Where? Where would that be? I haven't used anything like that in this game, actually. So what is that even called?
It'll be kind of. You've picked up a shit ton of them by now. It'll be just done these things.
Oh
Just
wow!
Consume. Yeah, like.
And I haven't used any of these the whole game.
Yeah, just use one room, Lord room. That'll be 20,000, I think. 50,000. Cool.
Sweet.
Well,
Okay.
Talk to her, and you're gonna pick up from the remembrance that whip from the giant's beard.
Okay.
The Star Scourge. If you want his bow, that allows you to call down the kind of gravity shower of arrows.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
That
That's cool.
dude, you can use. You don't want his blood spear, but you can use his blood thing where he throws the blood flame.
Ooh, I'll take
He
that.
like, reaches his hand into the formless mother and pulls out her blood and casts it on the ground.
Yeah, that's sick. That's metal.
That one. 'Cause
This one?
Yeah, it'll probably be that one. and then down that one because
The
you
omen
won't be
bear?
using the sword, right?
Right, no.
And
No.
that one allows you to
Whip
just summon a
only.
bunch of skulls in the air that seek
Oh,
out shit without
nice.
having a spell equipped.
It's like the Lost Souls, dude. There's a way to check how many runes you'll get from the golden
Yeah, you
runes.
take it to the blacksmith and see how much they sell for, and
Oh,
he'll give
anything
you.
else?
If you want to buy any of the boss's armors, like some of the bigger bosses have had that, or
I
return
like mine.
arrows, because
I like mine.
his bow is so big that he uses spears for his arrows.
Oh, wow. I'll take that, yeah. Or you could just buy them here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the permanent arrow vendor.
There's an easier way without going to anyone.
There is.
You must find
All right,
kindling only the smith
Sarah,
Done
tell me.
that. Even you still have things you can learn with this game.
No, you are going to go to the blacksmith and level up the fire blade. You
Cool.
should be using somber smithing stones for that, so it'll be a little easier to level up.
Cool.
Inspect them. Oh,
Even after all this time.
after all this time.
Okay.
300 goddamn hours in this game, and I'm still finding shit out.
Okay.
Gonna go over to actually.
Or
You
should I
have a
equip
little
it first?
crossbow.
Or...
Your
Oh,
so
yeah.
you'll level that up a little bit,
Should I or should I?
or not?
I don't
'cause you haven't
use
really
it.
used it.
Yeah, I don't
Go to your
use it at
plum
all.
mark seal,
Wait, which one? I'm sorry?
the last one on that row of 4.
Oh, yes. That's
Yes,
12.
that one you can level up to. I think all the way to 24 if you get some more smithing stones from that one vendor, but
Oh, that's
that
what
will
we can
make
do
your
for right
magic
now, at least.
scale with your whips.
Actually, I gotta equip it first, too. So, nice red braid. Alright.
And then you talk to him, and then yeah, somber smithing stones. I think is that perfect. You haven't leveled up a single one of those.
Oh, God-slaying armament. Any armament to its highest stage. And I can also flip that up a little bit more, too. Anything else I need to do for the Giant's Braid?
Nope, it is now at its maximum strength.
Sweet.
It scales with your faith and dexterity. So
Okay.
fire damage scaled with that stat.
My dexterity is pretty high.
Yeah. So now you can go to the next one, which is actually going to be fighting a whip guy.
Oh, well, there we go. Where are we going now?
Mountain top of giants.
Go
to
back
that
over
site
to
of
the
grace and
mountain
rest.
Oh, right, okay. So, let's see, which one was the closest?
That one under that bridge.
Yeah, that one, okay. No, just go there. Well, let's see
Yeah,
how
walk
this
there.
does. Things you learn from fellow Souls players. That is one of the cool things about this franchise, for sure, is the way that you can just learn things just by talking to other people to come back into the game with. How do I get up there onto the bridge from here? Is it around this way?
Yeah. Yep, around that way.
Okay. Hey, afternoon tunes, Chad. What's going on, man? How are you doing today? We're doing pretty good. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. Sorry,
Welcome
top
in,
of the
man.
morning and a tip of the hat.
Is this a way up? I feel like I just went lower. Is there a way up around the corner or something? Or...
This is the way. You're following
This
the
is the
frozen
way?
riverbed, and then the sign should be kind of in front of that house.
Oh, is that Tim? Tim, yeah, I don't think you've seen Claymore, have you?
I've not.
No.
It might be a little bit further down the path, like on the approach to the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, me and Afternoon Tune just reviewed Claymore last night over at the Afternoon Tune channel.
Oh, the other way.
Oh, like further in front.
Oh, for the sign, yeah. Right to the left.
Over here.
Got it. Yep. Now, you remember that dialogue spell? was like looking for his companion, and then he finds his companion and finds that she's been slain. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go find the people that slayed her," and then he finds the people that slayed her, which are the Volcano Man and Recusants. And uh, so yeah, he Dialos joins the fucking people that killed his friend, and now this is his brother, an
Oh.
actual warrior, the Knight of Blood. And that is an Ash of War, that dodge thing you can, like where he completely disappears.
This is almost feels like a mirror match. Dragon's Dogma 2. I've heard people complaining about that game a lot. I'm not sure that that's going to be in Game of the Year running.
Yeah, so
The whole
a lot of shit
microtransactions to get fast travel access thing seems like it would put it out of that running to me.
Because yeah, say what what anybody wants about Elden Ring. It did have a shitty PC launch. I will admit that. But they have fixed
God damn it.
PC kind of problems. Ooh.
Oh, am I out?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, I'm out. Damn. Real close, too. Real close.
And that's who I killed to give you that whip.
Oh,
You
really?
normally would have gotten it at this point in the game.
That's funny.
So I wanted you to have that whip because, like,
Because it was just fun.
it's the Belmont whip.
It is the
Morningstar
Belmont whip. It is the Belmont whip. No way around that. Alright, let's try that again. I know, so close, right? Yeah, I doubt Dragon's Dogma. I mean, I guess maybe some people are just going to look past that microtransaction element, but to me, that like instantly puts it out of running for being Game of the Year. So I would not consider it Game of the Year or even close to it right now. And I've also heard things about it just performance, is the way it runs, just not being that great.
Yeah, there's problems with the game is glitchy, and
Fuck. Okay, well, I barely made a dent in him that time.
this one might be a lightning call,
Oh, wow.
flies kind of thing.
I can't. I forget I have every tool that I have.
It's easy in this game to like create mini challenges for yourself, and one of those challenges is just attacking things. And
Yeah, that's
dodging them.
usually what I end up doing until
And
someone reminds me that I have another option.
I didn't use a shield until my second playthrough, and I was like, "Oh my god, is that why things were so fucking hard?" So in a way, you are like that, and no parrying does make things a little bit harder for you, especially as a melee person. But dodging, people fucking dodge rank like fucking. There's people that just wear nothing so that they can have light dodge, and then that is their thing.
Fuck you. Oh god, the wind up though takes so long. It's like he can close the gap before I can get the spell off. Well, I had enough time that time.
You can also use your rock fling. 'Cause that kind of has a broader thing that you can't really dodge out of. I don't think.
How do I do that?
Up one on the D-pad, and
Oh, right.
then you do have like a fire spell that's like a blast right in front of you.
It's true. This seems like it does so much damage, though. Is that hitting him even?
It's ticking up the bleed, but it does.
Right, it
you
takes
have to
it.
kind of stand it for a little bit, and it does stack with the bleed applied from your whips.
Get out of here. Oh yeah, happy Easter, man. Happy Easter if you're celebrating. I honestly did nothing that day. I just was like, I don't have to work, and I'm going to just take advantage of that to do literally nothing. Oh, I
My
got fucking
family
invisible
is
wall.
aggressively Lutheran, so we had an 8-hour massive fucking party at my house,
Was it a good
celebrating
party?
the resurrection. It was a solid party.
Did you do some praying substantiation?
Uh, if by that you mean eating terrible stuffing, yes.
Did spend time? No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. I just stayed home. I was like, I have the extra day off work. I'm gonna just clean and spend time in my own space. Fuck off! Oh my god. Okay. God damn. How about you, Afternoon Tune? What did you go spend time with the family? Have a relaxing day off? For some people, stressful, I suppose, too. Family time. Doesn't believe in holiday for a reason. Yeah, that's fine. Why do we hunt for eggs? Because Jesus became a zombie? If you ask me, all religions is just kind of nonsensical. But,
Easter is actually derived from the pagan religion of Ishtar, which was a
yep.
fertility holiday.
Ishtara was the Babylonian goddess of spring.
There we go.
Yep. Ishtara.
And so, ancient fucking holiday going back, what, 5,000 years?
Oh, yeah, that's back to Babylon, yeah.
And Christians co-opted it relatively recently in the grand scale of things. And that is why everything that has to do with Easter has nothing to do about Jesus.
Oh my god. Fuck you, son of a bitch. God, whips are hard to deal with. Is this what I've been doing to people?
Yes.
Oh, me, man. This guy is fucking ridiculous. Well, we could summon in people to help the assassinations. I know, right?
That would be nice.
Oh my god, come on! How are you fucking hitting me and I'm not hitting you? There we go. The Robot Chicken episode with... Oh yeah, that's a great skit. It's just... He's just whipping Dracula. He's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, that hurts! Why would you bring a whip to a fight? It's just Dracula just freaking out. Is this whip longer? No, because is the whip longer when he's using it?
I think it is longer than when he's using it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. But you now have his armor. You have Goat Man armor.
Well, there we go.
And now you go to tell his brother that you just killed his brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell him. I'll tell him that. Go rub it in his face. Well, back to Volcano Manor.
Yep. And you're gonna rub it in Dialos' face that his feckless ineffectiveness got his brother killed.
That's a Stan Lee alliteration right there.
Yeah. Feckless ineffectiveness, Batman. Oh shit, no, Spider-Man.
There was a DC cartoon where Stan Lee showed up, and the characters even are like, "Wait a minute, you're Marvel. You didn't make anything over here." And he's like, "I know, but I just love cameos."
I see that you stayed the path of champions. This is your usual reward. Please, take it.
Cool.
Perhaps you are ready see our lord?
Oh, you ready to show me your lord? You have to go on quite a few dates first.
Treading the
Apparently.
path
Don't see the Lord right. Oh, I
Oh,
guess
as it should
shit, sorry.
that actually just teleports you to Rykard's chamber.
for a
Oh,
moment.
You don't
is that
have to
bad?
like tap. You don't have to enter the boss room.
Shit, I shouldn't yet.
Farewell then.
Unless you want to fight Rykard alone.
That's a multiplayer boss. Okay, I wasn't sure. Patches.
Yeah, Patches might be crouched in the hallway leading into the like outside. So if you
Well, I'll
go
get the
back to the
site of grace and
volcano,
then just. Okay, so we have the site of grace we can just come back to.
oh
They
yeah,
started filming Dune 3, or started production. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like I said, my only worry is that cramming the whole second book into just one more movie. I am a little worried about that, just because splitting the first one into two worked so well.
yeah.
Kind of wish they'd split the second book into two, and
Uh,
do three and four have be that one.
Zoom in right next to it. It's a little yeah, the one with the people. The little
Because which one am I at that?
yeah.
Oh, that's not even that far
Oh,
away.
if you yep,
Okay.
it's just at the bottom of the volcano.
Oh, okay. So on foot it's far away, but fast
Yep.
travel it's close. Okay. All right. And who am I talking to?
Kind of
Patches.
go out that.
This one.
Yep.
When does he become? When is we run out of stuff with him so I can kill him?
Believe it. Didn't think you had it in you.
Close.
God.
Good, though. We're on the same side
This
now.
motherfucker needs to die.
Good work together.
Well, this whole thing and this one is that he's been a man up, like a member of his organization for a while, and so he's been using his Patches methods to take out the Tarnished, which is fucking kind of funny
Are you surprised
that they
I
worked him into the
belong
lore
to
that way.
Volcano Manor? I always hated the gibberish about lost grace and the laughable two fingers. I thought
I've killed every version of Patches
not to mention
that there is. I will not let this one live.
I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud.
Hmm.
I've never seen a woman quite like her.
Shit, do you have anything useful? Oh, shit, I'll take those since I'm always running out of them. Fan daggers, gold pickled foul foot. All right. Race mimic. A cookbook and a stone sword key, but I don't. Well, actually,
What's for that?
I could just go in and use some of my runes. Yeah, just use one of the bigger ones.
So he actually doesn't have anything else after you talk to him and buy it from him.
So I can kill him
except the
now?
letter to Patches.
Inspect.
Oh,
Inspect
shit.
what? Oh, to know how many are there. Oh, I just assumed it would be enough. Get the stone sword key from him. We already have the cookbook. No, yeah, I got you.
Uh, then grab that last thing in the. If
Sacrificial
you use that
twig.
when you're running back to your runes and you die, it breaks that, and you don't lose your runes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's about the last useful thing he sells.
So can I kill him right here, right now?
You cannot kill him right now. Right now,
Damn it.
he has a love plot he has to go through.
All right.
Let's see.
I'll get you one of these days. Might not be today, but just you fucking wait.
Okay, you now need to kill Great Horn Targon. Open the map.
Okay.
Scroll down to Altus Plateau, southern area. Kind of, bam, you see it.
Oh, right there. Okay. Is that just like
Yep,
right there?
there's more. Yep,
Sweet.
in that chamber. This one's a
Oh,
lot easier.
also, how long do you have to go to, or do you
I
need
was
to leave
actually gonna say if we could go to like 5:25 or so, that would
That's-
because I have furniture getting delivered about 6.
soon? Okay.
I figure that gives me enough time to get home.
Yeah, that works for me, man. So yeah, we'll wrap up whatever we can do in the next 10 minutes or so, and
I figure this is the last of Volcano Manor assassination thing, and then it's
This way?
It's not the last Volcano Manor thing altogether. There is Targoth in there, has a quest line.
Oh, that's...
Or not Targoth. Bernhardt, the dude sitting in the chair with the cool looking serpent hammer.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because his weapon does change once he gets to the Volcano Manor. He was wielding a broadsword, and now he's got a hammer that's like two serpents circling a tree.
Ow.
It's the Kirk hammer from Bloodborne.
God, it is. That's awesome. Like, I loved the weapon. I probably didn't need to use that weapon.
Pulling the fucking sword out of the stone with that weapon was so cool.
I loved the
adaptability.
yeah, just the weapons in Bloodborne in general have been some of my favorite weapons in any of the Souls games because of the way they change shape. Like that was, I loved that element of it.
Phenomenal. No, just return to patches after.
Patches. Think about killing them even when we're not streaming, you know.
Do you know how many people don't even know that he has a quest line just because they see him and they're like, kill him?
That would have been me. if I just played this game completely by itself, or by myself with no input from anyone to not kill him, I would have killed him right away.
I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest by all means.
Now go rest with the sight of grace and come back to him.
All right.
Also, she's straight up got a Crucible Knight as her ally. So like,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
like the only passive one we ever find, and it's working against the Earth Tree with Reichert.
Welcome to Patch's Emporium. Sharper than you seem, aren't you?
Fuck you.
Holding on to it for you,
Giant withhold. Oh my god, this guy. See, this is why I feel like I do.
Oh, don't worry, you can eventually.
Oh, there's the magma lip.
Yep.
Who would be characters from the Fantastic Four? Are any of them into gnomes?
I'd be the one that's constantly on fire, and I would never stop making fire puns.
Yeah. You'd fit. I feel like you fit in the most because you love puns.
Oh yeah, like
You don't. You're almost all four of them. Looks like a Harkonnen. Yeah, kind of does. A version of this character after Dune is in like every Souls game, and he always fucks you over in every Souls game.
Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and there is an.
Didn't he show up in both of the Dark Souls too? Both the sequels.
Yes, he showed up in like all three Dark Souls. The second one, he was like Kate instead of Patches.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like loose, like, is this guy Patches?
You're right, you weren't
wasn't
totally
supposed
sure.
to be a Dark Souls game, so they didn't make everything Dark Souls until like
right. So it wasn't as one-to-one as the others.
But then like he's Patches' head on a spider for Bloodborne.
This is the thing, Alex and Johnny. I'd be Reed. Tim, you'd be the force field patch.
Sue? Yeah, I could see it. I always thought she had the most like cool power. With like she can make a shield in somebody and just blow them up.
Oh yeah, people think of her as just being like invisible, but her force field powers are like the way bigger deal.
Oh yeah, like she's just like, I could make a force field inside a blood vessel of your head. They wouldn't even know it was me. And I was like, okay, that is cool.
Yeah, that's
have her do shit like that.
Of course, they'll probably never put that in a movie, but
I mean, you can only hope.
I definitely don't think of myself as the smartest person. So I don't know. I don't know about Reed, but yeah.
So the last one is actually in the Golden City.
Do we get it, or do we?
Like we've gotten all of the things. Just the laser work.
Oh yeah, it's definitely charged at this point. Or it's already 6:21. Should we just stop here, you think? Or do we have enough time to go do one more? So if
Well,
you're getting something delivered, you definitely want to be home on time.
you might have this one is either right next to a site of grace or a pain in the ass to reach, and it looks
It's
like
gonna be
it's.
Galactus.
Oh damn!
Oh yeah, there's also I forgot it does that thing too.
It's got a little mouse setting.
So surfer.
So you're gonna go to the the
Oh, I see it. Yeah, fortified manor.
yep. Uh,
Right?
I believe it's fortified manor first floor. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, go to the thing. Don't put a marker on it.
Bagram the Raging Wolf.
Vagram the Raging Wolf. Is this the last assassination one?
This is the last true assassination. This is
Sweet.
Cassius had one for us.
We
Tanith
can
had
wrap that
three,
up at least.
and Bernhold had one. Dialos, you'll notice the entire time, didn't have a quest for us
No.
because his entire character is just being like this little bitch baby, just like
See, how do I? Is that it? Oh, is that it right there? All right, cool. So we can end. Yeah, we can end on finishing the last assassination. That'll be good.
and you'll actually, I think, have an easier time with this one because I believe he joins you for it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yes, he does. All right. Whoa.
That was Bernhold. That's his weapon that you can get for.
Oh, for finishing these.
Well, if you complete his quest line and then go to Crumbling Farum, you see him one final time, and he gives you his weapon.
Did you already get the other one?
Yeah, I think he got that.
That's hilarious. Missing anyone from the crew?
Let's see, it's Kim, Ulysses, Alex, Sage, and Michael.
Michael and No Name.
Michael and No Name, that's right.
Although, of course, Michael has not been on the channel anytime recently because he's just not been living nearby for a while. But there we go, sweet.
And then if you go to the volcano,
fast
you
travel.
talk to him, and he's just like, "Oh, you did the thing."
To patches.
To Recussant Infernal.
Oh, okay. We can do that real quick. And
You'll
then,
notice I've been slightly changing his name because I forgot what his name is.
where is he?
Burn something.
Oh,
Or,
or wait, no.
yeah.
Oh, the guy in this room.
Yep. To the
No Name, Dr. Doom. I feel like No Name might be the nicest one out of all of us, too.
So
Which is
Dr.
funny.
Doom would work, yeah. Because if you listen to the movies, he only turned that way because she was such Invisigirl was such a stuck-up bitch.
They did kind of make Doctor Doom an incel.
Yeah,
A little
just
bit in the
He's
movies.
like, you won't let me get my dick wet. Fine, I'll kill everyone on Earth.
He's not as much of an incel in those movies as Sauron is in the over.
Oh yeah. If you, oh, Raya's not in here anymore. That lets me know what to research for next time. What's up?
Could be Franklin. Oh, there's the other twin too. Or not twin, but their other kid.
But yeah, this is
Hell yeah. Well, here, let's see if there's anybody to raid, but thanks everybody for stopping in. Zach for the first time chatter for a while. Over from Cal's channel, Cal, Afternoon Tune, Sarah. Tim, thank you for streaming with me. And let me see if anybody I can raid here. Oh shit. Oh, that's not who I thought it was.
decent amount of progress here.
Good stream, dude. Thank you. Definitely a good place. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, well, so one more solo stream next Thursday, and then the Saturday after that we'll be getting back to. Yeah. Well, what the hell? We'll do Lucky Dog podcast again just because I see him on. Oh, there's somebody playing Alan Wake 2, huh? Well, then we're gonna have to do that. Oh, okay.
People are playing Alan Wake 2 and streaming it, and I think that is fucking great because
We did our stream series
well, yeah, but like
at the
that they're
end of
still
last year.
streaming it.
Oh, that
It's
there's just still
fun.
people doing it.
It's. I love a game that has a nice active lifeline. Their lifespan.
Well, people are going to be finding shit in Alan Wake 2 for the next 10 years, the way that people have with the first one. Honestly.
They found the oldest house in what was it, Alan Wake, or like an American Nightmare or something, or no,
It was in the first game, but I think I don't know. I kind of think that one was a bit of a reach. I think people are just seeing things through the snowstorm in the window. I don't think that's actually there.
It's just like it's a building. It's got to be the oldest.
Yeah,
house.
I think that one might be people stretching it a little bit. As much as they do like to hide things and foreshadow, I think that one might have been just a little
Fair.
far. Anyway, have a great rest of your night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Go check out Alan Wake.